Everybody, welcome again to the economics chit chat today. The topic that we are going to learn today is called as the supply. Yesterday we were speaking about demand, so the next important factor that we need to learn about in economics is supply. What does this word supply means to you and how does it affect the economy in general? Supply is a big concept. Supply is the concept that drives the nation. Why? Because in order to satisfy the demand, you need supply. So exactly if you want to understand supply in a layman terms, I would use the word availability. Availability of goods at the need, at the necessity. It's called as supply. Now for the supply to happen, there are many factors in this world. It might include the raw materials, it might include labor, it might include manpower, production capacities, so many factors that are involved. But supply is normally dependent on the market conditions, on the environmental conditions that are available in a country. So moment when we talk about supply, whenever you hear about this word in papers, in news channels, in anywhere, you need to understand that supply is all about getting that things for the people at that particular juncture. Now, for example, during the summer season, the supply of mangoes would be on the higher side. Why? Because there's a demand for mangoes. Similarly, based on the season, based on the availability and based on the requirement, there is always a supply that the market decides. Now, for example, in the current scenario during the emergency time, we see that there is a lot of insurance cover that is needed. Because of the unforeseen circumstances, the need for insurance cover is going up. So automatically, the insurance company will increase the supply in terms of covering up the individual. So supply is subjective, time bound and based on the necessity. So this is very important for all of us to understand that supply would not be something that is easily available and that's readily available. It purely depends upon the market conditions and situation. So how do you relate supply to the modern economy today? Every time the economy decides the game of demand and supply in such a way that they try to match each other. One side, when the demand goes up and the supply comes down, automatically there is a price fluctuation, and vice versa, again there is a price fluctuation. So the market forces, when I use the word market forces, that means the people, the process, the technology, the environment, all these factors join hand together and they start determining the supply and demand factors. So it's very important for us to understand how do we match these forces, how do we match these factors so that every single citizen in this country is able to get what he needs at the right time and at the right place. So supply is going to be a key factor for us in the coming years because just with demand we will not be able to go forward. It is also the supply that matters, and every time when the supply matches the demand, automatically the market comes to an equilibrium state. That means a balanced state. Hope you enjoyed today learning the new concept called as supply. Do subscribe to my channel. Every day we can keep learning something new and every day we can grow with new enthusiasm and new ideas going forward. Thank you for joining me today. Hope to see you again tomorrow with a new video, new concept. Stay safe, stay learning. Thank you very much.